baby.
Oh my God!
How much? We won!
Thank you, Qriket!
Companies like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook make billions of dollars off of your time and content online. We created Qriket because we believe every user should get a share of the revenue that they create. At Qriket, all of our users are partners in our business, and we give 40% of our revenue back to you.
Oh, yeah!
What is good, Qriket family?
What's going on, Qriket family? Welcome back to another Qriket Live.
What is good, Qriket family? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Qriket Live. I am your host, Johnny Comparelli, and Qriket Live, for those of you that are new, is the live game show you can play anywhere using your tablet, smartphone, or mobile device. And if you are brand new here, and I know a lot of you are since this is our second show right here on Game TV, we do them every day, Monday through Friday, here at 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific Time, and each half-hour game, we're going to play 2 games of Qriket Live. It is super easy to get involved and start winning some cash for yourself. And the best thing yet, it's absolutely free to do so. Head over to Qriket.com/how, download the free app for your iPhone, your Android, your tablet. All the instructions and everything you need to know is down there below. And for those of you that are already joining us today, you're getting your color selections up on the board. The game, it's very simple. You pick blue or gold. Of course, you guys are already doing that. We give you guys 30 seconds to make a blue or gold color selection, and then we spin a little something called the points wheel. Now, the points wheel determines how many points each round of our game is going to be worth, and we're going to start off our first spin with a 2-point round. Now, of course, if you pick blue and it lands on blue, you earn that many points, and whoever has the most points at the end of our game, each of our game, ends up on our leaderboard. The first place prize starting at $1,200 for this game, $600 for the second place prize, and $200 for that third place prize. Of course, Qriket family, we have 2 $2,000 prizes within our half hour, one in the first 15 minutes of this half hour and another game in the second half. So get involved, get the app. If you don't have it yet, jump up on the boards, get your color selections up there, and we will spin our very first spin of the game when we get back after the break. Welcome back to Cricket Live, Cricket family. Here we are, and just before the break, we spun the points wheel already, meaning 2 points is going to be what it is to start off our game. 1 point for round number 1 here. 6,525 of you sitting on the blue side for our first spin of the game. 4,932 of you on the gold side. Round number 1, here we go. Your result for round number 1 to get our first game of the half hour started is going to start off on the gold side. All 4,932 of you on the gold side going to be picking up the first 2 points of the game. If you are one of the 6,525 on the blue side, no points for you guys just yet as we move on into round number 2. 30 more seconds, Cricket family. You guys know what to do to get those color selections up on the board. And after 1 spin in our first game this half hour, let's take a look at the leaderboard. 4,932 of you that are on the gold side. You guys are going to be kicking off our game with the first 2 points, sitting in first place. Nobody in second, nobody in third quite yet as we move on into round number 2. And while you guys get those color selections up on the board, you may not know if you win right here on Cricket Live. Perhaps if you've won on the app, or maybe you've won using the side picks down below. As long as you've won somewhere on Cricket, we give you the opportunity to take a 10-second video and share it with the entire Cricket family. The best ones get featured right here, and we call them your spin stories. Let's check them out.
Is this a joke? Oh my God, I won again! Are you freaking kidding me? Yes, yes, yes! I love you, Cricket!
Hey, guess what? $125. Great. Happy Easter. Yes, alright, I'm just doing a video, Joni. Alright? Okay.
Hi, we won $250. Hey guys. Hey everyone. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Mark.
Oh shoot, damn, I just won.
You again. Swin. You again.
Twitter, Instagram, and on Snapchat.
Win $200, thank you.
Thank you!
So, but
And there you have it, Cricket family. More of your beautiful faces in today's spin stories. Remember, if you win right here on Cricket Live, be sure to record a video. You may see yourself right here on live TV. But for now, round number 2, we'll give you guys 5 or 10 more seconds to get those selections up there. Let's spin the points wheel. The first 2 points of the game going over to the gold side in our first round of the game. This time, 6 points here in round number 2. 5,787 of you behind me on the blue side. 5,130 of you on the gold side. Round number 2, let's get into it. Here we go. Your result for round number 2 of our first game is going to be the blue side, and 2 times the points for the blue side as well. That means you are one of the 5,787 on the blue side. You guys are getting 6 points, doubling up to 12 points in round number 2. If you're one of the 5,130, however, on the gold side, no points for you guys as we move on into round number 3. 30 more seconds, Cricket family, and 3 spins left to go in our first game of the half hour. Let's take a look at where you guys are in the leaderboard so far. 1,926 of you, first place, the top score so far, 14 points in that $1,200 spot. But behind you guys, only by 2 points, 3,861 of you currently sitting in second place, and there's a few of you, 3,006 to be exact, in third place with a score of 2 so far. Your first 2 results to start off our game, gold and blue, as we move on into round number 3, giving you guys 30 more seconds to get those selections up on the board. And while you do that, let's head over to Kaylin with today's Product of the Day review.
Hello, Cricket fam. Kaylin here, and I hope you're hungry today because our product of the day is Hamilton Beach's Personal Creations Blender. Blend your smoothie, put the lid on, and you're set.
Thank you, Kaylin, and we'll get back to her just later on. But now it's round number 3, Cricket family. Let's spin the points wheel. 5 more seconds to get those selections up on the board, and a big 12-point round for the blue side in our previous round. This time, though, 3 points in round number 3. Very fitting. 5,562 of you choosing the blue side this round. The rest of you almost right up the middle. 5,346 of you opting for the gold side in round number 3. Time is up. Let's move into it. Here we go. Your result for round number 3 now is going to be the blue side back-to-back, and a lot of blue love here in the third round, 5,562 of you are going to be picking up 3 more points added to your score. And if you are, again, one of the 5,346 on the gold side, no points quite yet as we move on into round number 4. 2 spins left to go in our first game of the half hour. Let's keep it going, Cricket family. Pick blue or gold, get those selections up. You guys are doing it incredibly fast today. Let's take a look at the leaderboard after 3 rounds. 963 now, first place. The top score currently 17 points with 2 spins left to go in our first game. 2,358 of you, a lot of you, a majority of you sitting in that second place spot, just 2 points behind with a score of 15 and only 1 point behind you. There's 963 of you currently sitting in third place with a score of 14. Your first 3 results, gold, blue, and blue as we enter round number 4. Cricket family, get those color selections up there. And maybe you are discovering us for the very first time on Twitch. Welcome, Twitch community. If you are discovering us for the very first time on YouTube, welcome to everybody on YouTube Live. You also may be discovering us on Instagram Live, Periscope, and a bunch of other live streaming platforms, or maybe right here on Game TV across Canada every day here at 4:30, Monday through Friday. That's Eastern Time and 1:30 Pacific Time. We'll be here to play 2 games of Cricket Live, and it is super easy to jump in and win some cash for yourself. And best yet, it's absolutely free. Head over to cricket.com/how. Download the free app for your iPhone, your Android, your tablet. All the instructions, everything you need to know is down below. And you still have a little bit of time to jump in and get into our second game of this half hour, so do that now if you're new here. But for now, round number 4, a lot of you already up on the board. 2 spins left to go before we crown our first winners of the day. Let's take a look at the points wheel for round number 4. 3 points in our previous round, also going to the blue side. We haven't hit any emojis in the game quite yet. 1 point here for round number 4. 5,067 of you have opted for the blue side in this round, and 6,102 of you on that gold side. Round number 4 time is up, Cricket family. Let's move into it. Here we go. Your result for round number 4 now is also going, just missing the minus points to the blue side, and the gold side going to pick up some love as well. If you're one of the 6,102 on the gold side, you guys are getting 1 single point here in round number 4. And of course, the 5,067 of you, no points as we move on into our final round of our first game. Round number 5, 30 seconds, Cricket family. Get those selections up there, and let's see the leaderboard with 1 spin left to go. 684 of you still in first place. The top score, 18 points with 1 spin here left to go. But behind you, look at this. It's a 1-point game across the entire leaderboard. 279 of you currently in second place with a score of 17, and 1 point behind you guys, 756 in third place with a score of 16. Your first 4 results of today's game, gold, blue, blue, and gold. As we enter round number 5, 1 spin left to go in our first game of the half hour. Get those selections up there, and let's go back first to Kaylin with today's product of the day review.
Okay, so this is a personal size blender. It holds 14 ounces. You put it on the base, you blend your smoothie, your shake, what have you, put the travel lid on, and off you go. It has stainless steel blades for all your blending needs, so it does smoothies, shakes, even crushes ice. If you're looking for something cold on a hot day, it's easy to take apart and store, and the jar and the lid are also dishwasher safe. It's very simple and easy and convenient if it's just you that needs a smoothie to get going in the morning.
Thank you, Kaylin. Here we are, round number 5, our final spin of the first game in this half hour, Cricket family. And we'll give you guys 5 or 10 more seconds. Let's spin the points wheel and see how many points our final spin is going to have in store for us. A lot of the points going, it's pretty even this game. It's going to be a final 2 points. Gold has gotten 2 rounds, blue has gotten 2 rounds, and now we have 2 final points here in round number 5. 6,291 of you choosing the blue side, the rest of you on that gold side. Round number 5, our final spin, the first game. Here we go. Your result for round number 5 is going to finish off much like our previous round. It's going to go to the gold side. 4,959 of you picking up the final 2 points in our first game here. You guys are adding that to the leaderboard, and 6,291 of you, of course, on the blue side. No points to conclude our first game. Let's see how many of you ended up in first place. And while we do that, let's take a look. 189 of you finishing in first place. Let's see the full leaderboard and how our first game of the half hour ended up. 189 of you sharing that $1,200 prize. The top score, 20 points even. but look how close it was. 1 point behind you, 99 in second place. 99 of you finishing with a score of 19 points and sharing that $600 prize. And in third place, sharing the $200 prize, 720 of you finishing off with 18 points. Your final 5 results: gold, blue, blue, gold, and gold, Cricket family. But the good news is if you didn't end up on our leaderboard quite yet, we have another game starting right after the break. Head over to Qriket.com/how, download the free app, get involved, and we'll see you and start our second game right after this. Welcome back to Cricket Live, Cricket family. We are just about ready to start our second game of the half hour. I am your host, Johnny Comparelli, and if you are brand new here, Cricket Live is the live game show you can play anywhere using your tablet, smartphone, or mobile device. Join in the game, very easy. Head over to Qriket.com/how to get the app. You have a little bit of time, but right now, round number 1, you guys are already up on the board. 6,372 of you on the blue side and 5,103 of you on the gold side. Let's spin the points wheel for our first spin of our second game in the half hour. Here we go. We're going to start it off with 1 point. That's very fitting. 6,372. Everyone's already up on the board. I think we're locked in already. Round number 1, 1 single point. Let's get our second game started. Here we go. Your result for round number 1 is going to start off on the gold side, but you know, with that minus points emoji, The gold side would have been deducted 1 single point in this case, but you guys have no points, so you're going to stay exactly where you are for the time being. And if you're one of the 6,372 on the blue side, same goes for you guys. No points. Let's move on into round number 2. Of course, if you are playing along on the app and using the side picks, some of you may have won 2 to 3 times your prizes on the side picks. Congratulations to you guys. Let's move on into round number 2. You know the drill. 30 seconds, Qriket family. Get those selections up there. And while we do that, I think we're going to head over to one more time with Kaylin with today's product of the day review.
I'm going to go grab my jar of frozen fruit and we're going to make a smoothie. So this little blender is really easy to use. You just lock it into the base, add whatever you want to it. I like to add a little bit of water so that my smoothie isn't so thick. Put the lid on tightly and you're ready to blend. You just hold down the on button and you can blend whatever you like for as long as you like. Just unlock the blender cup from the base. Your travel lid is already on, so you're ready to go. Cheers.
Thank you, Kaylin. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. In case you're wondering what happens in the minus points, nobody has any points up on the board, and the first result obviously going to the gold side. As we move on into round number 2, we'll give you guys 5 more seconds. Let's spin the points wheel and find out how many points round number 2 has in store for us as we keep this game moving. It's going to be 5 points here for our second spin. 6,930 if you choose in the blue side, 5,058 if you on that gold side. 5 points here for round number 2. We're locked in. Let's keep it moving. Here we go. Your result for round number 2 is going to be the gold side, but with that emoji and the color flip, it's switching over to the blue side. That means the 5 points, instead of going to the gold side, flipping over to the blue side. All 6,930 of you picking up those points. And of course, if you're one of the 5,058 on the gold side, no points for you. As we move on into round number 3. 3 spins left to go in our final game of the day, Qriket family. Get those selections up there, and let's take a look at the leaderboard after the first 2. Of course, if you are one of the 6,930 benefiting from the color switch in the last round, it means you are on the blue side and you have the first 5 points. Nobody in second, nobody in third. It's anybody's game. And the first 2 results, gold and blue, as we enter round number 3. Giving us just enough time to check in with more of your winner videos. Let's see more of your spin stories.
Oh my God, I just finished playing today's Qriket Live $200 contest, and I was one of the 3 that made it to the end.
Yay! $200! Awesome! $200.
2 Qriket Live wins in a week, $450. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Qriket. Happy spinning.
Yo, thank you, Qriket. I cannot believe I just won $200. Johnny, Melissa, Mark, everybody at Qriket, Tulio, you asked for a shout out.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Qriket Live. I won 1,000. Thank you. I'm so happy.
Qriket family, more of your spin stories and of course more of your beautiful faces. Don't forget, if you win right here on the show, record yours. You may see yourself right here live. It's time for round number 3 though. Let's spin that points wheel. 5 more seconds to get up on the board and 5 points going to the blue side in our previous round. This time 2 points. 6,831 of you choosing and opting for the blue side in this one. 5,607 of you on the gold side. Round number 3. Let's get into it. Here we go. Your result for round number 3 to keep our game going. Look at this. It's going to be the blue side, and this time minus points to the blue side as well. So if you are one of the 6,831 on the blue side, well, this time you're getting 2 points deducted from your score. And if you're one of the 5,607 on the gold side, you guys are safe for the time being as we move on into round number 4. And that would probably have changed up the leaderboard just a little bit. Round number 4, let's take a look after our first 3 spins of our second game this half hour. This is the standings. 2,637 of you. First place, the top score, 5 points. That's it? Only 5? Well, pretty close behind with 3 points. 4,293 of you sitting in second place. And of course, nobody in third place quite yet as you take a look at your first 3 results. Gold, blue, and blue as we enter round number 4. You guys know what to do. Keep those color selections coming. And let's go back to Kaylin with today's product of the day review.
As someone who has a smoothie bowl for breakfast every morning before making my way down to Qriket HQ, I am all for this personal size blender. It's easy to use, really simple, really easy to wash, perfect to just grab and go and have yourself a healthy breakfast. Thank you so much for joining me, Qriket fam. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Kaylin. Oh boy, 2 spins left to go. How is our second game going to end up? Well, let's find out. Let's spin the points wheel. In the last round, of course, 2 points being deducted from the blue side. Round number 4 is going to be a big 8-point round, a game-changing round coming up, Qriket family. 5,391 of you on the blue side, 6,894 of you on that gold side. Round number 4, let's keep it going. Here we go. Your result for round number 4, oh boy, it's going to be the first 0 of the half hour, and oh, that comes late in the game. If you are new here, the 0 means everybody's points being reset to 0 here in round number 4, so it doesn't really matter which side you choose. Everyone's at 0, and of course, if you're playing along with the side picks on the app, you may have won some prizes opting for that 0, but let's move on into round number 5, our final round of the game, Qriket family, and I think you guys can assume what the leaderboard looks like. Let's take a look. Nobody in first, nobody in second place, and nobody in third place with that late game 0. The first 4 results, gold, blue, blue, and 0. As we move on into round number 5, of course, now in our second game here, all you have to do is get this last color selection correct, and you are guaranteeing yourself a spot on the leaderboard, but we're only going to have that first place spot filled here in this game. If you are just happening to tune in for the very first time on Twitch, on YouTube perhaps, or maybe very first time here on Game TV nationwide across Canada, wherever you are discovering us from, it is absolutely super easy to jump in and play some Qriket Live with us and win some cash for yourself. Head over to Qriket.com/how. Download the free app for your iPhone, your Android, your tablet. All the instructions are down below, and we are here every day, Monday through Friday at 4:30 Eastern Time and 1:30 Pacific Time. So we hope to see you guys there. We're back here. We're back at it again tomorrow for Wednesday, but now round number 5, our final round after the 0. Let's spin the points wheel. Oh boy, 8 big points going to nobody with that 0. Our final spin is going to be 6 points. The points aren't going to really matter here since we have only one final spin. 6,453 of you picking the blue side, and almost equally 6,120 of you for the gold side. It's round number 5. It's our final spin of the day, Qriket family. Let's get it. Here we go. Your final result of today's game, oh boy, back-to-back 0s, and the 0s, I was wondering where all those 0s were in our first 8 spins of the day, and of course in our final 2, ending the game with 0. You know what that means, Qriket family. No winners in our final game, oh boy. And of course, if you were playing along with the side picks down below on the app, maybe you found some better luck than being on the leaderboard. Of course, let's take a look at how it all ended up. 0 for first, 0 for second, and 0 for third. Nobody ending up on that leaderboard in our second half of the game today. Gold, blue, blue, 0 and 0, your final results, Qriket family, and that is how the cookie crumbles. Of course, if you are new here, you're going to want to jump in, get the app, and get prepared for tomorrow's game. Of course, right here, same time, 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific Time, right here on Game TV. We'll also be simulcasting to YouTube, Instagram, and all of the live platforms you guys know as well. Head over to Qriket.com/how. Download the free app for your iPhone, your Android, your tablet, and come along and play with us. A lot more chances to win. Of course, we're here all week long. And on top of that, Qriket family, we're always doing behind the scenes giveaways and much more on our social media pages, 2 of which to be exact, at Qriket on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Of course, we do some shout outs from time to time here live on the show as well, so make sure you hit us up there and hit me up. Again, I'm your host, Johnny Comparelli, at JComparelli, and I will see you guys next time. So for the time being, hit me up down below. Happy spinning to everyone in the Qriket family. Again, congratulations to our winners in our first games of the hour. Not so much here, not so much luck in the second half, but we'll get it tomorrow, Qriket family. And from me, the Qriket team, and everyone else here at Qriket HQ, wishing you the best rest of your Tuesdays. Happy spinning, and we'll see you later.